and thank you for having us today. It's a real pleasure, guys.
So, tell us all about the band. How'd the band get started and everything?
The band got started like in 2017, like 5 years ago, and just before that, we were not called Reaven. At first, we were called The Destroy. It was when I was 14 years old. I just met my drummer. Actually, his name is Vince, and I was in the high school between two classes, I guess, and I just came to him and said like something like, "Hey, do you want to start a band? Like, we can do something rock band or a rhythm and blues band at the beginning." And it started in 2005, and we've been playing for 18 years right now together. So it's a long story of love. And in 2017, we just thought that we had to change a bit our direction, musical direction. So we started a new band called Reaven, and so it goes.
Fantastic. So, how did you guys come together with doing your music and everything? Tell me about your writing process.
Actually, I didn't have, I think, a precise writing process. Most of the time, I'm the composer and the songwriter of the band, and most of the time, I guess it's starting with a melody in my head. It can happen like during the day, during the night, when I'm traveling with the band, when I'm just being alone at my home. And I always start, I think, with a melody, but then I take my piano or my guitar and I start building the song this way. But sometimes it's quite the opposite. Like 2 weeks ago, I just woke up and I had the lyrics in my head, and I just started to write it properly, and then I created a melody with the lyrics. So it's all about I'm staying always. I'm always following my instinct when I compose, and I don't want to do things in one way, and that's how I do it, and that's how I should do it. I just feel things, then I write, or I start with the melody, I start with the piano, whatever. I always try to let myself go with the flow a bit, I guess.
So, how do we get a hold of you guys online, buy your music, everything?
Sorry, I didn't hear just like the connection.
How do we buy your music? How do we support your music? How do we buy it?
Quite easy, guys. Quite easy. We're everywhere on the digital platforms, so you can go on iTunes, Apple Music, whatever. You can stream us online as well on Spotify, Deezer, Tidal. Actually, it's pretty easy to find Reaven's music online. So if you want, we also have a website, an official website called www.reavenmusic.net. And from there, you can find all the links that you want. You can even go on our official eShop online and order our new album, the physical version of the new album. So go for it.
So tell us about your social media.
We are also on social media for sure. We are on Instagram, on Facebook. So if you want to follow us, it's quite easy. And Twitter, everything is the same. It's Reaven Music. Like, you just write it. You can find us on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, everywhere. So Reaven Music, and you can just connect with us.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate you making time. Thanks for doing